I told on a post I will come live at 10:30 a.m. today itself, that is 29th of January, and the location I will be coming live is Regional Plant Resource Center, Bhubaneswar. So time will be getting ready within another 4 minutes, so I came little advance so that people can find some time to gather around, and I will start from the entry of this campus. For your information, this Regional Plant Resource Center is truly a resource center for the plant lovers all over Asia and Asia Pacific. Even though you will find there are many parks throughout the world, but I do not claim that this will be the best of all, but this is one of the best items even throughout the world, because the government of Odisha and the government of India jointly have taken a venture to develop this particular natural heritage zone to a beautiful resource center and research center, and also another entertainmental unit for general visitors. I will show you within a minute how is this natural terrain, which was once upon a time a forest cover when the city was not there. And many of these man-made places were forest at a certain point of time, and civilization made some changes. So also here, this was part of a Deccan Plateau, which covers from the central India to the southern India, and Odisha is one part of that, and I am from Odisha now. I felt going live from home is something ridiculous, rather than going to a particular point where people should see and know many more things. It's very important. Now within a moment, within a minute, time countdown starts, because I do not have that much of time for this process. I will be completing this process at 11 a.m. So from 10:30 to 11, whatever will be possible, I will show, and thereafter in subsequent programs, I will come live to all of you. And now, I again welcome you all, those who are present. Time starts 10:30, and I show you by using back camera how is the city nearby. This is the city nearby, and I start from the main entrance of this particular resource center. As I told, this is a natural forest zone. It was there, and researchers have made it, or rather converted it into a beautiful landscape design, including water bodies. See, this water body I have never shown you on my channel, and I show you those trees. In the background of those trees, there is a big bank, embankment rather, मिट्टी से बना हुआ है, और उसके ऊपर क्लोज्ड लैंडस्केपिंग भी किया गया है. और बैक साइड टू दैट embankment there is a big lake, and that was the natural water body when it was a forest. And gradually this side, which I show you now, water lily plants all over the pond. This is the down zone. And water flows from that zone to this zone and then to another area, which I will show you later. And you can see some lily plants with flowers also. I make it zoom. This is truly beautiful because wherever you point out, you will find leaves and flowers. And many often I will show you another time. There are certain birds who come over here and walk over these leaves. And they have an ecosystem, they have a habitat here. They breed and their babies are also there. It's a beautiful scenery. I will show you later on because time for them is not this time. It will be rather in the early morning. So I will have another round of program and see this extended water body converted to a aquatic plant. It extends, and architects, they have designed a foot-over walking arrangement. You see, those who are interested to go to the center of this body can step into those particular foundations, and this starts from one point and then passes through the pond to the other side. So those who are really interested can take a beautiful knowledge of that. And now I show you the entrance to the park starts here. I zoom out. This is the pathway designed to go inside. Both side flowers and beautiful ornamental trees. Even I do not know the names of those plants. It's very interesting to see, and I will show you how the water body ends here with fresh lily flowers, and water passes through that way. And now I start my journey from the entrance, the lawn and the design plants and the flowers in seasons. They make the system, rather make the park beautiful. You can listen to the sound of the birds. I should stop. Quick, something. And one more thing I could notice, these particular plants, which look like something, they have got fruits. And you can see bees also there. I never saw bees there, but I could find today the bees, and the fruits are like this. This is terrific. It is something like, that palm tree variety, but it's something ornamental, looks interesting. Lot of flowers here and there around the trees. So now I walk and I point out both the sides. You could see people are working, especially the ladies, because the ladies have more interest in cleanliness than the gents. In our locality, I know as far as knowledge is concerned. And this side I show you again. Among the plants, I could find this also pretty beautiful. You see, sometimes they attract our hearts. And leaves, I hope these are all deciduous plants. and they look like this. I make a zoom. And another plant that comes to my mind, I have to show. These are the ornamental bamboo plants designed to chefs water body by the side of the railings, flowers. And this plant I wanted to show you. The beauty of this plant, this attracted me from a distance. This coloration is terrific. And the leaves look like a coconut tree and the root. The flowers all along. I show you they have designed a water body path there itself, wide zone. Because they have designed another fountain on the upper section and the water body releases this water to that drain and that drains to this pond. And by the side of the drains you might see there are flower beds. So this set of landscaping is very important, and here people are working. I must show them also because they are the heart of this unit. Because if they don't work, we are not able to show you the beauty of this plant. See, a long path of flowers here and there makes this scenery, heart-touching and entertaining to all, irrespective of old and young. These are the plants. I think this is the season for them to bear the fruits. So I must walk and I must show you. You have to identify this is the original plant, I think, of this forest zone. This is the sal forest. Because Odisha is a natural habitat for the sal forest. They are gigantic trees and their wood is very strong. And they have designed some shelters for the visitors to sit and entertain, to take foods. And this is, I think, Musunda. I do not know exactly the botanical name, but it is dull now. It's not the season for that. These are the plants I must show you. They also entertain us. And they have planted in groups, in bundles. And sal leaf I must show you in depth, because sal leaf, as I told you, they are the pride of Odisha forest and Jharkhand, Bihar, West Bengal. The trunk you can see is like this. It's very scaly and broken, but very strong. And very long, tall trees, if you see, they go to the sky. I show you another. It's a very entertaining concept I now find. I must show you. Parasitic plants coming up on the trunk of the sal tree. Symbiosis. I do not know the biological explanations in depth, but I know from my study that one can depend on another so that both will be benefited. And these are another varieties of plant that do look like banana plant, but they are decorative. And their cones are like this. I show you how are the cones. All these plants, they do have cones. Again, a lawn in the background of the sal forest. And thereafter I will show you how this road which people walk through. This side another road, they are developing this zone. And I came to know one day in the evening I came here and I was walking into the forest zone. The security people, they told me, please don't go there because the elephants are there nearby hiding. So this is part of the natural forest, I said. And viewers, they have also tried to show the heritage of India. In old days, I do not know how many of us have seen this or not. This is bullock cart. This is very interesting to look at. Because when I was a child, I had bullocks and I had a bullock cart in my village and I have operated them. So here they have made it using wood, I think salwood, but in my zone they make it using bamboo, long bamboo pipes. And these are the points where bullocks will be engaged, one point and the second point there. And another thing I want to show you, those who have not seen around this bullock cart, this is the most important part of the history of the mankind, because these two wheels, they are made up of wooden circular pieces joined together with some supporting spoke-like arrangements from the center, and the center one is more important because the center one is very heavy and it connects all those connecting spokes. And the border, with the development of the knowledge of the metals, man could develop iron rim all along. I show you. And the central portion, which you see nowadays here, a big shaft of iron, but in my village I have seen that is also made up of wood, but many often that breaks, but this is stronger. Because man did not have knowledge of metals in the earlier days. And this ends here, and here, this point, I hope the operators operate holding like this, changing the direction and everything. And now I show you a design for selfie. What is that selfie point? They have used it from bamboo pipes. This is that. A signature of heart, because heart symbolizes relationship. This is a bamboo structure, and you can come, you can enjoy, you can take your selfie. This is a beautiful plant. I show you, I must show you. On a fencing, they have arranged this creeper, I think, or inside that has come out. It looks beautiful. One here, and these are all again some designs made by man for sitting, and another plant like that, again another big sal tree there. I show you. So this is the beauty, and then I must show you the other side of this road. It's a big and a huge area dedicated to children. You can see children gathered there from a school nearby. They have come to enjoy this natural garden with their teachers. So this total zone is dedicated to all children, and thereafter you will see the cuttings, the shapings, this side, this side. This is the time for the sal trees to shed their leaves. You see, such a silent zone, I talk to you and you find no noise because this is away from city. Even I do not talk, suppose you will find the bird sound surrounding. And thereafter, they have prepared some beds like this, colorful beds, both sides. Another cutting, another design of modification of knowledge, I show you. I was telling, on the trunk itself, researchers have arranged for the plantation of certain other trees like this. See, coconut dry patches are bind together by threads and then plants are planted. And I think they water also in the summer season so that that can grow and look beautiful. This is a beautiful idea because if you want to enrich the visitors, you must develop certain new ideas. That is why I showed you. And you can see from a distance a newly built facility for visitors. I zoom. I have already shown you a part by my video channel. That is cactus house. And this side I again turn my camera to show you the board, whatever they have placed, a phone board, a board which indicate that this is for children. And a lot of college students also gather to enjoy their life. Another way of designing is like this. I go too close to show that these things are truly appreciable. From dead trees, they hang different pots, planting some different types of small plants, herbs and shrubs, so that we can be entertained. And I go now to show a particular cactus. This is my target today. I must show you how is that, but before that I must show you how they designed certain beds. And this is a bed and looks beautiful, and this has faded 5 to 10 days back. This was beautiful. And I show you this side also. A lot of flowering beds. You can see with the designs, shapes. And I do not know why dry bamboo barricades are there, because the people are unruly. You can see I show you the honey bees. It's very interesting how the honey bees, we never see honey bees in our city life. But here, if you correctly observe, and I make it like this, suppose, you'll be able, I don't see because of sun, but you'll be able to see how these honey bees are operating. And a lot of flower beds, it is not possible to show all those beds with a single program. You can listen to the sound of the dove. And from one other point, the sound of barbet is coming. Observe the sound, kuturu, kuturu, kuturu. Lot of barbets in this zone. Is a marigold bed plantation with different types of marigolds and watering. This is very important because this is actually coming summer time will be a danger time for the plants, because in Odisha the temperature goes to 43, 44, 45 sometimes. I'm walking along the border road to my target point to show all of you that cactus house is one of the finest design, because this is the view I'm going. This is totally made up of glass all along. Only the upper portion is some other material. And if you enter in the winter, suppose you are 10 degree, 12 degree outside, But if you go inside, you will find the temperature is 4 to 5 degrees more. Because the light comes through, converted to heat, and the heat never crosses over those glasses. So it is trapped, and that is why it is called a greenhouse. Cactus house is just name, formal name, but the true name in science is greenhouse. I can show you now the pathway leading to cactus house is designed mathematically. Lots of shapes, and in those shapes they have planted the herbs, colorful plants, some other known to you plants. These plants you might have seen many often. They look like Japanese plants. They are very small. They cut it, I think, bonsai type. And both side pathway leading to this dim project of government of Odisha. This has been recently inaugurated by the Chief Minister. And I'll show you the rest of the time. Using the concepts of these heart-touching cacti. Lot of cacti they have collected. And if you see for a month together, it will be difficult to explain how they behave. And thereafter, I will show you different designs. See, some cactus, they do have flower-like structures on the top, and these are the spherical. You might observe when I talk there is echo because this is a glass house. So my voice comes back, and I show you the design, how they have fixed the lights, because if they open it in the evening, those lights will be focusing to the plants all along. Why did I come this side? I have never come this side because I want to show you. These are the pot plants. They have also kept here. Different types. You see how difficult is that to water those things because a lot of people working. And you can see those pot plants, some creeper-like things coming up, coming down. See the flower of this Nageshwar. I never saw that. I see it for the first time also. These are the another varieties coming up. And thereafter, I will come here with another variety to show you. And they are the larger ones. And I think in India, many people might have seen this type of plants in somehow in some areas. I have seen gigantic plants with horns, with thorns, and these are some cotton type. This is one more design I could show you. These are long types, which we generally see in our surrounding, but they are slender here, single pieces, but in my zone I have seen they come like bushes. And this is one more interesting. This is another interesting. It is slender, not spherical, but looks beautiful. And this is terrific. I show you. These are the designs by nature. And this is that. And thereafter, I must complete because these are the another varieties. Both sides I show you because they have given a pathway and in between. And both the sides they have planted the cactus and the pathways are windings. This is also the designs. This design seems more interesting because the top is spherical. These are all interesting. No, not a single body I can tell that you do not like those things. This is the pride of our civilization. If you ever find some time and you are coming to Bhubaneswar for some other work, you must find some time to visit this place. This I never saw, even though I have come once or twice, but this is beautiful. This is so nice. And this is another I have forgotten to show you. This is a beautiful green. Because cactus general color is like this, but this is unique. So security people are also there to take a note. This is another design I also have never seen. You can see how is the design, like a some guards. This is one design. But in summer, I don't know exactly whether these plants will be able to bear the temperature of this particular plant. And I have forgotten to show you again. I show you, these are the beautiful flowering cactus type arrangements. They have procured, I think they have taken care. This also I forgot. You can see the yellow type. And this is very interesting. I show you this one also, a bunch type. You see the side mini plants are coming up. You can plant them also. It's also interesting. Take a note. Again interesting. So I do not know which is not interesting. This is very fascinating for me to tell at all points interesting, but this is totally all interesting. And the structures you see, these structures are made up of heavy irons and load designs, the load taking concepts, and those pipes in between, they carry the load at the center. And all along made up of glass. So after completing, one more item I left, I think. This also I want to show you. And after completing, I think with this, I complete the visit to the cactus house, and I am going out. So you can see a good tree in the surrounding, like banyan, but not banyan. It's a shady tree. You can enjoy the summer also. These are the background designs they have made, these flowers. Also interesting. Listen to the sound of those birds surrounding. So time is getting out. I hope in another program I will forecast, I will publish, and before that you must be ready. And I will find a suitable time. I do not know exactly what is the suitable time, but mostly the Sundays are suitable for all people to join. And this is the plants in the surrounding. So the researchers have taken care, lot of care. This is the bed and similar flowers, cactus. See that? I make a zoom. I show you all on the border. They have planted beautiful designs. This is one more design I must show you on a bed. This I was telling you while coming on the pathway. These are the plants we come across here and there, and surrounding they have designed like this, the flowering beds. This is house, this is pathway, and the right side is the beds. So One corner I came, and the other corner is also designed like this, similar way. This side sun is there, so this may be blocked, but these are the plants. So whatever I could find, the people who are working here, they have taken into consideration three important things: maintenance, watering, composting, and thereafter research, and thereafter expansion. So many concepts they have focused. This way I went, and this way I am coming out again. These are the geometric shapes I showed you in the beginning. They are so designed to attract the visitors. And in the surrounding you can see lots of trees with shady coverage so that people can enjoy the forest with neatness and cleanliness. And with this, I hope, even though I do not have the attitude to shut it down, the program is very good. I hope many are watching. But I will show and I will end with this. This plant I like. You could see a bird sitting on the ground, flying here and there. A lot of, and this bamboo is very interesting. So this way I end with a variety of plant which we do not know the name, but this is beautiful. So knowing the name is not important, but enjoy the plants. This is those. I zoom out. Terrific. And finally I show you I have come out and living the cactus house in the mind of yourselves. So I must show some other things before I come out of the campus, quick and quick. I like this plant also. I need to show you what is that. This is a beautiful plant, you must see. It's a very lovely flowering, white creeper. They have made this design to climb the structure. But this plant, truly nature gift for all of us. Cafeteria, so many things. I show you a water body and then I will wind up. When I started, I told there is an embankment and the other side of the embankment is a huge water body which was natural. Because that was there in the forest. And they have done some embankments and conservation and beautification. So I must show you from the background. These trees and backside the trees you must find, I must show you. This is growing up. I will show you one more days. Orchid. They are also beautiful concepts of human civilization. And this water body is a huge water body. But a lot of money is needed for the development of this project, which is a very difficult thing. You can see here and there, all the reflections coming up. This water body, I told you this is a natural water body in the forest. So it was previously there and a lot of animals used to drink this water. So that was coming from that zone and flowing that zone. But there is a check dam there. So the visitors are able to Previously they had the arrangement of boating, but I think that has been stopped because of nonsense activities. So, dear viewers, I must stop. Goodbye, all of you. We meet as per publication, hopefully in the coming Sunday. Thank you so much.